Welcome back to Las Vegas, where Jeff Gordon has taken the lead as Sterling Marlin slithered up the racetrack just a bit.
Yeah, Dale Jarrett had an incredible stop. He would come in behind Gordon, went out in front of him. And, of course, they're going to be the leaders here in a minute. They got 4 tires. That's your race. Sterling Marlin is right there looming in the back. I don't know if he's got enough to pull up there to him or not, though.
For the lead. Not in the race at the moment, but when Kenseth and Sadler stop, this could be a defining moment of this race.
On the outside off turn 2, he's going to beat him down in the corner. Bobby Labonte there in the 18 car. Jeff Gordon takes the position. You know, you look at the 24 car. This team has just got stronger and stronger and stronger. Robbie Loomis went over there last year as the crew chief. They struggled, but you watched them the end of last year. They kept coming, and it looks like right here, they're just about 3 laps to go for their first win of the season and show that, hey, we're here. We mean business.
Gordon's last win was at Richmond in September, 12 races ago. Maybe it's the flames, Darrell.
I think the flames are working today, boys. His car is red hot, and the rest of them ain't diddly squat.
Here to go, bud. Here to go. Nice and smooth, buddy.
Well, that's Ron Thiel, former Busch North Series driver, who is Jeff Gordon's race day spotter.
Boy, there's nothing any better. There's no greater sound than say you're pulling away.
Remember, Gordon started back in 24th position.
Yes, he did. We didn't talk much about him early in the race. Matter of fact, most of the guys we talked about early in the race have kind of faded, but he's come on. White flag.
Bobby Labonte, bit of smoke as he comes around. He will complete this race.
Jeff Gordon's got 1 3/4 second lead. Dave Blaney in 93 in front of him. He just needs to ride there. They keeping him posted what's going on behind him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of lap cars in front of him, but Dale Jarrett still doesn't have a chance to catch him no matter what happens.
Jeff Gordon's winning percentage is going to be about 1 in 5. It's his 260th Winston Cup race, and here comes Jeff Gordon for his 53rd career Winston Cup win.
24, baby. Get him in, buddy. Great job, you guys.
Hey.
Rodney, what are you going to do with that million, buddy?
Viva Las Vegas! I hit the jackpot, Dan.
It's the first Chevrolet to win here. Jeff Gordon's the winner. Chevy congratulates Jeff and the number 24 Monte Carlo on their big win today. There's what $1 million looks like. Somewhere in the midst of that is Steve Burns.
We're back. Woo!
Jeff Gordon has won the Noble 5 and the $1 million bonus. Broke the bank here at Las Vegas. We'll be right back with more NASCAR on Fox. We're back under green for 10 laps.
And guess who's going to take the lead coming off turn 2? More than likely.
Look at the run there. Jeff Gordon on the high side. Dale Jarrett wanted to go up there. Jeff Gordon shut the door on him here off turn 2.
I tell you what, that was some good driving on both their parts because Gordo closed the door on him. And, man, he sailed it off in there. Woohoo! And then he sailed her off in there and got back in her. And here he comes. Boogity, boogity up on the outside.
Show me the money.
Adios. My old backup car is a lot better than anybody else's regular old car. There he is, folks.
Well, for 1 lap, but how about for 10 laps?
It's a done deal. Everybody else is racing for $60,000.
8 laps to go next time by.
That guy, I tell you what, the Winston Million, he's won it 5 times. Every time there's big bucks at stake, he rises to the top. Not as much action as we might have anticipated. Gordo's off turn 2 over there. No way that Jarrett's going to catch him.
Jeff Gordon trying to become the second 3-time winner of the Winston, joining Dale Earnhardt in leading the league in that category. 95 when he led all 3 segments, 97 and 2001. Jeff Gordon is again a champion of NASCAR's All-Star Night.
And he told us, wouldn't it be a story? And we got our story, that's for sure.
And you know what? Dale Jarrett sat in his car there when it was raining and said he thought it was a good idea to let those guys get their backup cars out. I'll be interested to see if he still feels that way or not.
I think he will, Darrell. This is a show for the fans. They got a good show out of it. They certainly waited patiently enough to see it.
But it's these guys that really shine tonight, bringing that backup car out, and now Jeff Gordon taking the Winston victory.
Rick Hendrick will be down there just very happy. Here we go. Do it, Jeffy. Do some donuts. Atta boy. Come on, Jeffy. Turn it on, buddy. That's what I want to see. You the man. Woo-hoo.
Good donuts.
It's this old backup car. What the heck? Atta boy. Light her up.
We'll be back with more from Lowe's Motor Speedway after this. We're racing at Dover. It's going to be a fight for the lead off turn 2, won by Jeff Gordon.
Boy, yeah, not much of a fight. Gordon just blew by on the outside and is checking out.
Gordon, he's got room this time.
There is no race car out there today that's any faster down the straightaway than that 2 car is. That thing boogies down that straightaway. I saw it at California and I saw it at Charlotte. It's doing it again today.
Since California, Wallace has led each of the last 6 races. Here's Gordon right back by him.
Like I said, I don't believe he can stop the race, and they work on him and keep up with him today.
Jeff Gordon has led 377 laps. He's got to lead 4 more. And that will top the record. Mark Barton led 379 of 400 here in 1998. Gordon is on pace to best that by 2. And last year, he didn't lead at all. White flag, and it couldn't come any sooner for Jeff Gordon. Steve Park has closed in to try to make a race out of this 7/10 of a second back.
He has a clear racetrack for another half a mile. No lap traffic should be a factor.
And Park wishing this race was 5 laps longer. Draws within about 8 car lengths in turn 4, but Jeff Gordon comes off the 4th corner and gets his 54th career victory.
I don't know if that's friendly. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
I saw teammates do that. Well, they're not teammates, but I've seen guys do that before.
Jeff Gordon's win ties him with Lee Petty and Rusty Wallace for 7th on the all-time NASCAR list. It's his 4th win at Dover, his 2nd win of the season, and he led all but 19 laps. 2nd win of the season. Steve Burns is with him.
Flames DuPont car was on fire. Jeff Gordon cementing the win on the concrete early, inching closer to Dale Jarrett in the points chase, which will continue next week in Michigan on FX.
A silent lap 3 to honor the memory of 7-time Winston Cup champ Dale Earnhardt as Jeff Gordon takes the lead.
He's driven off and left a lot of these guys by running that low line. Oh, but Mr. Gordon is going to say hello.
And goodbye.
Maybe you ought to think 4 tires next time, little buddy.
He's had nobody in front of him for most of the day. He's led 74 of the 92 laps.
Look at the run right here. Sterling Marlin in that Dodge. Off turn 2, side by side.
He got him. I think Gordon will probably let him slide up in front of him. Are you going to let me in? Are you going to let me in?
But Gordon's going to go to the high side.
No, you're not.
No, he'll get that momentum up on that top groove.
Now, here we go, side by side, and here's going to come the 28, the 8, the 10. This is their chance to catch up and make a real race out of it.
Watch Ricky Rudd. He'll go to the bottom of the racetrack right here. He got the run.
Thought better of it. Not a good move. I mean, you're going to put somebody in harm's way when you go down under them like that. Sterling knows he doesn't need to be up there beside Gordon.
That's back at 4th place.
Well, here he goes, underneath. No contest.
Ricky Rudd in that 28 car, he wants to come with him.
Boy, he is there. There's no question about it. He's going to put the pressure on Gordo, but I haven't ever seen Gordo mess up in situations like this. Just a little bit quicker up off of the corner.
Yeah, this time Gordon maintains a 1-car length advantage.
Rudd pulls him and gets him at the end of the straightaway. Rudd's probably a tick quicker, but he's not getting through the corner quite as well, off particularly.
A little bit quicker. Rudd's going to go to the high side.
Take it up there. Take it up there. Loosen her up. That'll give him some momentum. That might be his thought. All right, Ricky, come on, buddy.
1 lap to go.
And they're side by side at the start-finish line.
Rudd with a car length advantage.
Get up in front of him. You got to get in front of him. You can't let him come back on the outside.
Oh, Rudd just stuck it in too deep at the bottom of turn 1. Lost the momentum. Gordon got the lead. Rudd's coming back.
But that was that should have been Rudd's last lap move.
All right, we're going to see what happened. One more set of corners down in turn 3 and 4.
Man, he was there. That would have been for the win if it was on this lap.
If he can get close enough, he might have a shot to try it again. Rudd tries that high side.
I think Gordon knows what he's going to do this time.
He's going to try to make the run down the hill, Darrell, off turn 4. Let's see what happens. He gets the run.
Here he comes. He's going to dive to the bottom.
Gordon to block, and Gordon to win. He holds off Ricky Rudd. Wow. Marlon Mayfield for 5th.
But Hut Strickland finished 6th. What a run. Ryan Newman 5th.
Before you do all that work. That's 100. Jeff Craven, get that flag.
That is 100 Winston Cup wins for car owner Rick Hendrick.
And in a very short period of time. Just like this young man right here. That's his 55th Winston Cup win in a very short period of time.
I think he made his move 1 lap too soon.
And he should have drove right up in front of Gordon going down into 1. He should have made him lift. That's just old quarterback up here, you know, coach.
Between these two, Gordon winning. Thanks for watching on FX. We'll see you next week on Fox from Pocono.
Halfway through the Brickyard 400, 200 miles down. Look at Jeff Gordon. Down low on Dale Jr. and Kevin Harvick.
Uh-oh, something's got to give. Dale Jr. on the inside of Tony Stewart. Trying to take over the 2nd spot, and he will.
Stewart to 3rd. Jeff Gordon is 4th.
Go.
Oh, Jeff is trying to get that run. Sterling does not want him down there, but it didn't work.
Jeff Gordon to the lead at Indianapolis. The fans are going crazy. Hometown hero takes the point.
Jeff knows the best chance he's got is to put as much distance between him and those guys. Got 4 fresh tires right now, so he's going to get it.
For a guy who went nowhere in the early part of this race, wouldn't you believe, in the final laps, Gordon finds himself racing for the win.
And look at the fans when he goes by, all these Indiana fans waving him on.
Up to a full 2nd. The advantage over Sterling Marlin for Jeff Gordon.
Look at those fans. Attaboy, Jeff, they're saying. You're one of our own.
It'll be the white flag as Gordon comes off of turn 4 and down the front straightaway.
And once again, going right up against that outside retaining wall.
Final lap of the Brickyard 400 is underway. Jeff Gordon out in front of Sterling Marlin by 1 second. He celebrated his 30th birthday here yesterday with family and friends around him. Celebrated with a rather subpar qualifying run that put him back 27th on the starting grid. The car not very good in the opening part of the race. The crew kept working, got the strategy right, got the chassis right, and now Jeff Gordon is 1 corner away from a Brickyard 400 win. The last 3 straight years, the winner of this race has gone on to be the NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion. Jeff Gordon, the point leader, comes off the corner and becomes a 3-time winner of the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis. The winner's trophy for the Brickyard 400, inscribed with each victor's name. Jeff Gordon's on there twice already, and the blank panel awaiting the 3rd inscription after his victory today. But Jeff Gordon came around to the start-finish line trying to celebrate with the crowd and do a little burnout.
Jeff, you've got to hold your foot on the brake when you do it. That's how Harvick gets away with it, man.
I was listening to his radio channel. He came on the radio about here and said, I can't do it.
That might be the first time he has tried to do a burnout.
Jeff Gordon in victory lane at Indianapolis.
Jeff Gordon uses pit strategy to get to the front, holding off Sterling Marlin over the final miles to become the first 3-time winner of the Brickyard 400. Gordon with a peek at turn 10.
That was not a serious attempt to pass, but this is when he drives down to the inside and takes that spot away from Kevin Harvick.
Looks to me Rusty's having a brake problem because he's not getting into the corners like he wants to.
Here's Jeff Gordon. Back to that in a minute. On John Andretti for 7th. And by. Gordon started 13th. He's up to 7th. Jeff Gordon inside of Todd Bodine for 4th. John Andretti.
The distance, staying consistent. Now we see if Earnhardt Jr. gets in 4th gear. He's able to go.
What's that?
That was interesting.
New leader at Watkins Glen. Jeff Gordon has gotten by Jeff Burton. He's out in front with 12 laps to go. What an exchange it was. Burton did not want to give up. Let's go back and take a look at it.
It all starts, we go down by the start-finish line. Jeff Gordon dives to the inside. Has position on Jeff Burton. Has the lead, right? Wrong. Look at Burton turn that car right and get alongside Jeff Gordon. Now you go up through the S's. Jeff Gordon he had to back off. Now as they go through the S's up the backstretch, Jeff Gordon gets a tremendous run on Jeff Burton. Too many Jeffs in this race.
But once the caution comes out, after the white flag is displayed, you race back around to it. So we're still at full speed. Oh, that's Elliott Sadler crab walking through the inner loop.
He's made some serious contact with the wall someplace. Is he going to be in the way of the leaders as they come by and racing back to the start-finish line?
And did he drop any oil? Burton trying to stay with Gordon. Final straightaway. Look at Elliott Sadler's car. Rear end must be broken out of it.
Wow, Burton is really close gap.
Race for 3rd behind the leaders. Rudd trying to get Mayfield. But here comes the road course king, Jeff Gordon. 2nd win in a row, and he takes his 7th road course victory, winning here at Watkins Glen.
Come on, buddy, come on. There you go, Jeff Gordon. That's the way to do it.
He's loading.
See, he thought he'd do it over the backstretch where no one could see him.
He's got it down now.
Oh, yeah. Kevin Harvick and Jeff Gordon are on the same radio show Monday night, my radio show, and Kevin told him how to do it.
Jeff Gordon climbs out on familiar ground, victory lane at Watkins Glen for the Rainbow Warrior, the road course king.
Jeff Gordon has done it again, his 7th win on a NASCAR Winston Cup Series road course. He did it today at Watkins Glen.
See what happens. Oh, battle for the lead. Here comes Jeff Gordon.
Gordon out in front.
Jeff Gordon right behind him.
It'll be the first time all day Martin's led if he can hold it to the start-finish line. Here comes Gordon.
Down on the apron of the speedway. He's alongside Martin, going down to 1.
Gordon's lead is stabilized over Newman and Pierce.
Ryan Newman might be guilty right now of driving just a little bit too hard. And who can blame him?
The white flag is up. Final lap here in Kansas City. 5 car lengths. Gordon spotter telling him he's clear on Ryan Newman. Rusty Wallace trying to challenge Willie Rudd for 3rd spot behind these two. Inaugural races have been very, very good for Jeff Gordon. He wanted Indianapolis in the first race there. He wanted California the first race there. Here he comes to the checkered flag. Six-time in 2001, Jeff Gordon is your winner.
Gotta slam them doors, man. You gotta slam them doors.
Some high fives, a fist pump, and he will celebrate in the confetti-filled victory lane. Handshakes all around.
Where's Jeff Gordon at?
16th the last time by, moving up from his 24th starting position.
Jeff Gordon is really rolling. He's up to 10th.
And here comes Jeff Gordon. He took him 3 wide off turn 4.
Inside of Todd Bodine for 7th, looking for 6th on Michael Waltrip.
And they're going to be 3 wide off the second corner. Oh, and Michael throwing the dust. Those guys got to be happy in that 24 bit.
They're thrilled, and the man that is most thrilled is their driver. Extremely pleased with the way his car's handling. Benny is convinced he can get to the front.
And here comes Jeff Gordon on the inside of Todd Bodine. That's 5th.
And he goes by Dave Blaney to get 3rd. Elliott, a 5-time winner here in Atlanta. Gordon takes a spot from Blaney.
Jeff Gordon right now is just in the absolute perfect spot. He doesn't have to. If he gets a chance to pass these guys, he will. He got a chance to pass Bill Elliott, he will. But there's no real rush to chase these guys down. He's in a perfect spot right now.
Gordon was letting his tires come in. Now that they have come in, he's moving to the front.
There's another guy moving to the front.
And BP, that high line, especially in 1 and 2, looks like it's the fastest way around here, which usually down low is better.
Jeff Gordon passed Tony Stewart for 2nd during the commercial break a moment ago. Here he comes for the lead.
Ooh. Oh. I think Junior thought about using that high line, but wisely decided not to do that, and Jeff Gordon goes to the front.
Just past 50 miles.
Now there's a battle going on for the 6th position. Jared had it from Junior. Junior took it back away, and here comes Jeff Gordon trying to take it away from both of them.
One more lap, and Jeff Gordon clinches the championship. Because then he couldn't finish far enough down in the race to lose the points he'd need to lose. So next time he crosses the start-finish line, Jeff Gordon is the 2001 NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion. And he's going to do it fighting Dale Earnhardt Jr. for 6th place.
Oh, a little loose there, He's not better than on the apron.
Let's listen. I guess he's a little busy for them to pass that message on to him right now. There's the banner. It's official now. NASCAR Winston Cup Series champions for 2001. Jeff Gordon and the Hendrick Motorsports team.
4 times he has won the championship. And he's, what, 30 years old? My goodness.
9 seasons, 4 championships. That's incredible. Jeff Gordon has locked up the championship.
You know, this championship, I said all along, is Jeff Gordon's championship. People all along have really never, I think, give Jeff the credit he is. And
on the front stretch at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, a familiar place and a sight for Jeff Gordon. Another NASCAR Winston Cup championship, his 4th, one of only 3 men to win 4 or more championships. He knows the pose.
I think it's only fitting that we honor, I think, one of the greatest champions NASCAR will ever have is Dale Earnhardt.
The 2001 NASCAR Winston Cup champion, Jeff Gordon, his 4th.
Jeff Gordon, your 2001 NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion.